Hey everyone. Yeah, quite a journey to get here. I'm very grateful. Thank you for the lovely host and everyone. Yeah, wonderful. Today I'm just going to talk about wonderful topics about health and spirituality and gender equality and everything. I want to get to the real reason why women have been subjugated for so long. Is because consciousness, all these systems are all relying off of the consciousness we inhabit. So women actually create a lot more blood and energy than men. The female anatomy has got 6 organs, men have only got 5. You guys have got the placenta, you create more blood and everything. But what I'm really here to talk about is the moon and our calendar and our time. For 2,025 years, we've been living in a patriarchal, dominated society. The only way we can remove ourselves and understand what time we live in and get out of his story and understand her story is by bringing back the moon. We live in a solar calendar called the Gregorian calendar. We have for 2,025 years. So we can talk about gender equality and how to empower the woman as much as we want, but until our consciousness and our timing as the human race moves towards a solar lunar calendar, we will never get there, because consciousness comes from light, thought, and then action. So if our timing and our day-to-day actions are based upon a crooked male count, we will never get around the fact that we need to restore the feminine, bring the feminine back into balance with the masculine. The masculine has been toxic and broken, and this is why women have been subjugated. But women have also bought into this lie of what time is. Time is based off the sun and the moon. Every year we have a 13-month calendar. The native Lakota, the Chinese, the Arabic, every single culture in the world previously, before the Gregorian calendar, worked on a solar lunar calendar. Your consciousness is your time. If you understand the moon and you're following the moon, which by the way governs all water and life on earth, every month the ladies here go through a purge every single month. But men also have got a biorhythm. We also go through a menstrual cycle, because the moon, once again, it regulates all water on life in the world. I've always thought myself as a bit of an opposite Elon Musk. We are both from South Africa. He went west to America and decided to go to outer space. I went east and decided to do inner space. I'm very spiritual. I do the Chinese yaking, feng shui, bagua. I do the mind. I do anything ancient and old. So I've studied about these systems for my whole life, and I'm very honored to be here. I hope to speak to the whole world about this issue that no one has actually understood it. They've always thrown us under the bus and chastised us and said, you're crazy. Well, lunatic. Maybe I am. It's because I follow the moon. I follow the woman. I respect the woman. My whole life, I've been surrounded by women, and I am your champion. I'm here to talk to the world about the female issues. We can only understand the woman and balance the woman. The female is actually also, the ideology is toxic because you have bought into this male idea of what time is. By thinking of the crooked solar calendar, that creates time as money. So everyone has thought that time is money. But in fact, if you don't get money off trees. Time does not equal money. Time factored by energy equals art. As a plant or a flower blooms, so a human creates art, whether it's good art or bad art. We're all human at the end of the day. We all bleed. Black, white, female, male, old. All of these ideas of separation come from the crooked calendar that we've been running for 2,025 years. The reason they said 13 was an evil number is because when the Romans went to England, they saw all the pagans dancing under the moon, and they said, these people must be evil. In fact, they're not evil. They were just celebrating the moon and feminine consciousness. I believe the only way to get back there is by reestablishing the moon calendar, by respecting the feminine nature of life, and balancing what has been off for so long. It is now time for the woman to regain her power, and male allies to understand that there needs to be a balance in the system. There is only one way to do this, by recognizing the moon, by recognizing the night, by recognizing the waters that bind us all. I hope again to speak to the whole world about this issue, because once again they have tried to shut me down in every single shape, form and way, and it's been very hard to get here, but I'm very proud and honored to be here and to speak on women's rights and the healthy approach to rebalance the world, to regain our femininity, and for everyone to rejoice in the woman and what has been given to us. Thank you very much. My name is Chandler.
Thank you, Chad.